My country people, apology from Akpabio to Natasha is not, acceptable. Not acceptable. So when Akpabio was making all those advances to Natasha, so he didn't believe that a day will come when he will come openly to come and, to come and ask her for forgiveness. From the previous video which I did, when I talk about Akpabio apologizing to Natasha, some people were asking, okay, where is the backup video? We need to see a video. Now I've got the video I'm going to share with you. You will see this video and see him apologizing like a small baby. Please forgive me. He went further to say that to err is human, to forgive is divine. I thought he was even lying before that. He never do all those things Natasha accused him of. Now he never did. He just admire that he was just admiring the beauty in him. When you went ahead, this man brought a video where you were telling her that, oh, you look beautiful, and I believe that your husband having you, is a success. Yes, we know that the way I'm looking at you, you will know how to twist those, waist of yours, for your husband. Is someone who is married. Like Akpabio claimed that he's married to a loving, a supporting wife, a beautiful wife, and so on and so forth. And he still went ahead to make advances to a married woman. For crying out loud. It's all those their behavior that has kept this country the way it is today. In fact, I want to use this media, to advise all men. If you have a wife, look for every means to support your wife, because when you go down, is that your woman that will be there for you. Look at Natasha. Is not the kind of person you put under your armpit. Natasha is a strong woman. And you see this prosperity of Natasha, you know that her husband is suddenly behind her. They say that every successful man, there is a woman behind. Yes, if you see any woman that succeeds in society, you know that there is equally a man who has stood by her, whether the woman is married or married. Some will say, this lady have not married, he goes around sleeping with all men, doing all that. Yes, it is a man that have made her to achieve all the goals that she have achieved. We all know men, that thing under their trouser is bullying them. That thing under their trouser is the one controlling them. The thing under their trouser is hypocrite in nature. Yes, very hypocrite. It directs them, it guides them wherever they go to. We all know that. Akpabio even went ahead, why would he not apologize? He went ahead talking that Natasha will be the last woman in Senate. In fact, in Nigeria as it stands now, they are not going to give room for any woman. They are not going to give, there is not going to be room for any woman in Nigeria. No appointment for any woman. It's going to be for men alone. And he forgot that he does not have a man, he have 4 boys. But he was pleading on behalf of his 4 daughters that their own daughter will be given permitted, and that they should not use the sin of Natasha to judge his own children, because his own children are good. So because this woman came out, to lay claim or to come, voice out openly that what he did to her was, embarrassing, that she does not want it. That's why her sin is now, it shouldn't be so. My people, please watch this video.
So the civil Senator Natasha, I want to apologize to you if you felt offended. If I had mentioned that we are not in the market, they will say I said you are a market woman. If I said that we are not in a nightclub where people shout above the noise of the music, they will say you went to nightclub. If I said you were not in a community meeting in the village, they will say Akpabio says Natasha is a village woman. For me, there is nothing I will say that will not be misunderstood. But the interest generated in the social media, people jumped in, shows that you have a lot of political enemies. It also shows that I do have enemies. All of us here contested elections with people. So whenever those people think that you are being brought down, they will jump up and they will say all sort of things. And I noticed even some of them that could not pass through Senate screenings went into the fray and abused the Senate president, abused you and all that. I don't know how you took it, but I felt that I should tender a public apology to you over the miscommunication and the misunderstanding. So do accept my apologies, and my colleagues, or anybody who could have felt offended, accept my apologies. I did not mean any harm, and I did not mean what they are misinterpreting in the social media. And I hope this will come to an end. And people should concentrate on things that will move this country forward and not things that will divide us. So I hope the apology is accepted. I have only one, and I'm satisfied with that one. And she's a beautiful and loving woman. I will not intentionally denigrate any woman. I have a wife, I have 4 daughters, and I always pray that God will lift a girl child to the highest zenith in Nigeria, politically and in business. I also want my children to do well.
Have you watched it? So why is Akpabio now apologizing? Why you can't come out, come dey beg, say may they forgive her? May Natasha forgive her? Say you don't sin against God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So when you were making all those advances to her, you didn't know that you're a married woman. You didn't know that you have children. You didn't know that you have female like Natasha. Must you go to a married woman? We know that you all senators, not just only you, let me just say all men, yes, this is your nature. But why can't you just try to control yourself? And Natasha we are talking about, her husband also is a senator. She is a senator. Your best friend, your best friend, like his wife, making advances to her. It shouldn't be so. It is not good. That is called betrayal. You're a betrayer. You are trying to stab your friend. So had they been Natasha is like other women, we go chop clean mouth. She will not even have the courage to come out, to voice out, because she has already dated herself in the table of, senators. They don't chop her like national memo and national cake. They don't chop her clean mouth. So whatever that is happening to her, she cannot come out, and say it. But this woman said, no, I am a woman with integrity. I know my rights. I want to protect my pride. That's the sin she has committed. God will deliver you people. Nigeria, my country.